My love of art started at a very early age. I think I was in preschool when I did my first drawing of Winnie the Pooh, and my mom kind of was shocked at what I did on my own, and I did it after reading a Winnie the Pooh book, and so she kind of like was trying to encourage me doing that, but she wasn't forcing me to do art classes. But in third grade, I took it upon myself to take an art class, and that was really the only art class I took until middle school, and then I just kept developing my passion, especially with art classes. I was able to really focus in on what I wanted and to develop my skills. My favorite piece is, I can't pinpoint one favorite piece, but my whole work of last semester, I was really able to step away from just doing work for classes. I was more independent, and so I developed a work of body on my own. So I had about 25 abstract pieces that I developed that came straight from my mind and wasn't my instructor telling me to do a certain piece. Other inspirations are just color. I love looking through fashion magazines actually, and every season they choose colors that are actually complements of each other. So I kind of use a lot of my painting colors based on past seasons of what's popular and what colors go together. And then basically whatever's around me. So I love nature, and I do a lot of actually landscape pieces when I'm not doing abstract art. Van Gogh is my favorite older artist. His just use of texture I'm obsessed with, and everything he does evokes an emotion. And Joan Mitchell, she was actually here at OU Art Galleries last year, and so I got to see her work, and she was what kickstart into my abstract pieces. And so her use of color and the way she positions items on a painting is, I just love it. She has a great use of light color to bring like happiness into pieces that aren't. So I do the same thing in my artwork, where my art isn't heavy and dark. Everything is super colorful and vibrant. I switched last year to painting, and Professor Booth is one of the greatest professors on Lehigh's campus. Everything that comes out of his mouth is a quote from, like, that could be in any type of quote book. He has a philosophy of it's not about talent. There's no such thing as a talented artist. Everything is about a system, and that's how I base my abstract art, and that's how he creates art. It's not about how good it is or how pretty it is. It's about, did you follow the system, and like overall, how is it working, and how did you apply that system? And I think that's something that, as artists, helps us a lot, because it's not about your talent level. It's not about how you're feeling that day. It's about, are you executing the steps that are fundamental in painting. 12 hours in a week for painting, and so the people who are taking these classes are passionate about what they're doing, and so everyone around you in the painting studio is developing their work, and they're serious, and so you're feeding off of other people who are in the studio next to you, and you're gaining ideas, you're gaining color theory, you're gaining all these things by collaborating with other students that I didn't get in middle school and high school because it was a requirement to take art, and that I don't think I would get if I was just taking art on my own. I traveled to Malaysia in January and worked with refugee teachers. So these are teachers who teach refugee children, and I developed a program with them to instill art into their teaching and education. And so art is actually a therapeutic way for refugee children who fled their home, who have nothing left, to be able to, come to terms with what's going on and be in education. So I did a program where they were able to learn their alphabet in Burmese, using art and using techniques to make education fun. So that's something I've been able to do. Going to trips to Philly for First Friday, and here at Bethlehem for First Friday with Banana Factory have been great opportunities to work with other artists in the area.